TV series called 7th Street Theater.
It's different. It's not necessarily the
And confidentially on.
This has the whole year, just like you.
Hello, this is Cheryl Arias Wicker with Christian Movie Connect, and we are here at the National Religious Broadcasters Convention, and we have Wes and Amanda Llewellyn with us. Thank you all so much. Now, you were presenters doing workshops on how to win a film festival, which I attended.
Yes. I've actually won, there's a film festival out of Los Angeles, Christian Film Festival called the 168 Film Festival, and I've actually, out of the 10 years, I've won it 3 times,
So you kind of know how to win a film festival.
Just a little bit.
Just the
168, yes.
Yeah, okay, well, very good. Well, you provided some very good tips. I blogged about it a little bit, so thank you for sharing some of your expertise with other filmmakers out there that are wanting to learn. Now, some people might know you, maybe seen your name in the credits on It's Supernatural. You all are involved in that?
Yes.
Well, I'm kind of like Where's Waldo? I have been in so many episodes. I should have so many IMDb credits as an actor, but I'm actually a producer on the show, and Wes does the bulk of our directing and editing. So we are very involved with about 50% of the reenactments.
Okay. I know this is a very, very popular show, but for someone who might not be familiar with it, tell us what's the premise of It's Supernatural?
Well, Sid's a Messianic Jew, and he talks to people about their supernatural experiences with God. And what we do is, when the guest comes on the show, we listen to the raw tape, we break it down, turn it into a script, and then do the reenactments out of that.
We are basically what we call dramatic B-roll under the interview. So we try to, as we say, we're spice. You know, chicken is just chicken until you spice it and make it lively. So that's what we do to the show. We just make it lively. We make it a little more interesting. We spice up the show.
A little bit like some of the 700 Club interviews that they do.
Very similar, except in our particular case, a lot of miracles, lots of miracles.
We've been to heaven a dozen times. We've been raised people from the dead a dozen times.
We've had angels appear in the bedroom. Jesus appears in people's bedrooms a lot. I don't know what he's doing at night, but there you have it.
Okay. Oh, very good. Now, tell us also, you are filmmakers as well, work together as a husband and wife team. So, in fact, some people will know you from the end times genre. So tell us about your involvement and as film producers.
The first film is The Moment After, and the second one is brilliantly titled The Moment After 2. But it's end times films that the first one follows the story of 2 FBI agents that are in a smaller town that are investigating this mass disappearance. And through their experiences and the people that they meet, one of them comes to faith and the other one does not. The second film kind of picks up where that leaves off about a year or so later, and it follows our team again as one of them escapes prison and the other one chases after him. So
we always like to say we try to write the films and make the films more from like a modern retelling of the early church. What happened to the early church? For us personally, that's what it is. It's like if you took the situation of the early church where believers were being persecuted for their faith, which is happening around the world, we know that, but not really here in the U.S. But if you took that situation and say suddenly, as believers in our country and around the world, we're all being persecuted for our faith, and that so it's the story of the early church set in modern times with the background of the Christ coming again.
Okay. Well, the end times genre has become very popular, but from what I understand, you all were kind of at the beginning of it.
Yes, we were. We were out before Omegacon. We're out before the first Left Behind movie came out, which they are redoing, by the way.
I hear that they're doing it in my home state. So, yeah. Okay. So, and we have a boat behind us. Okay. All right. So we'll just talk louder.
We'll just wave to them as they go by.
Hey. Okay. So tell me, why do you think the end times genre is so popular with people? What do you think resonates with people from that?
I really believe it's because it's actually a line that Rich Cristiano wrote in one of his movies, Into the Harvest, and it's a great line because it's the perfect encapsulation. The end of the world happens for people every day. And I think it becomes very immediate when you think of it as, we don't live physically forever. And I think that that's the big compelling moment. What happens when you die? Who is really in charge? You know, is there a God? Am I forgiven? I mean, all of these questions become very important, and I think that's why they.
I think it also says it pushes the point. Is you know, it's so easy in this country to be a believer. It's so easy to go to church and say, yeah, I'm a Christian, but it pushes you to the point to start thinking, well, what would I be that Christian if I had to die for that faith? If I had to lay my life on the line for that faith, and I think that's why it's very touching to a lot of people, because it makes you start thinking, where would I be? Because like I said, there's nothing that's happened in our films that it hasn't happened recently around the world at some place. Christians are being persecuted, Christians are being killed. We just try to put it in a context of being, you know, good old USA, here and now for us.
Well, I understand that you have a couple of projects in the works, so if you'll give us a quick little recap on some of those, maybe some things that people could be looking for coming out in the future.
Well, we actually have the privilege of wanting to produce a Kairos screenplay finalist. A woman named Ann Alt has written a lovely script called Heart's Desire, and it's a beautiful love story, beautiful Christian love story, and we're really looking forward to trying to work with some people that we actually talked to yesterday about maybe producing with us and getting that film done. And we also have another one. It's a teen dramedy, and it's about how instant connectivity can get teens into trouble, and how Jesus can come in and actually change their lives. So that's what that movie is about. We're really looking forward to that one. It's called Send.
That one sounds very current and something
Yeah,
very...
it's very hard-hitting, very current, very addressing a situation, an issue that's rising up in this country among young people, and trying to address it with a Christian context.
Wow, that's exciting. I'm actually looking forward to that one, because I know that it's not something that you hear a lot about.
No, it's not being addressed. No. There's nothing out there addressing the issue.
And we're very fortunate to be in Atlanta right now. Some of the relationships that we've been able to build, we've actually got Shannon Fields, who played the mom in Facing the Giants. She's on board as playing our mom to our hero. And so we're really kind of excited about that. And
Jeff Rose has done a number of, he's on Drop Dead Diva, Army Wives, and a number of shows. He's also attached to the project.
Yeah, actor named Lonnie Colon, he's did In the Blink of an Eye, and he did Our Moment After 2, and he's been in 3 of Wes's 168 projects and everything. He's a wonderful actor. He's on TV all the time. He's going to be coming in as playing the Christian counselor. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for being with us, and we look forward to seeing some of these films coming out soon. And you are watching Christian Movie Connect. Thank you for tuning in.